In today's video, we're going to jump into the minds of cheating content creators that you can find here on YouTube. We're going to be looking at content creators from 100 subs all the way up to 30,000 plus subscribers. I'm going to ask them key questions that I see asked quite a lot in comment sections on cheating videos, such as mental health relation to cheating, as well as how much money can be made in the cheating community for promoting cheats. I do want to note that this video is proudly sponsored by Real Dudes Inc. If you guys are looking for cheats of any kind for Counter-Strike or more, make sure to check out their website. It will be the first link in the description, and followed by that will be every single YouTuber that I interviewed today. Make sure to show them some support if you liked their answers or if you want to check out their content. And of course, some of their videos will be played while I talk to them, so you get an idea of what kind of content they upload. My name is Tabz, and let's hop right into the first interview. So today I'm greeted by Zach, another person in the cheating scene that does upload YouTube videos. And we're obviously just going to start it out like we are with everybody we're talking to. So obviously I want to know who you are and what you upload.
I mean, my name's Zach, and I upload cheating fucking videos.
When did you start uploading roughly?
I think I started 5 or 6 years ago when I actually started uploading, but they were very, very bad videos. Like, they weren't really well edited, and after a year break in between 2021 and 2022, I started uploading again, and then I started getting better at editing and making better videos in general.
Fair enough. And how many subscribers are you currently at?
So I'm over 1K. I haven't checked today.
Are you currently a YouTube partner doing this kind of content?
I'm not yet.
Soon,
I'm halfway.
They do what, 1,000 subs and then just 4,000 watch?
3,000
watch time. Oh, 3,000 watch time. Okay, yeah, you got that soon. All right,
Yeah.
For one of the main questions, now that the introduction's done, I do want to say, what game or games did you originally start cheating in?
So first it was CS:GO back in 2016.
Very common
And
answer.
yeah, it was 2016, but I already had cheats in 2014 when I switched from 1.6 to CS:GO.
So Counter-Strike was the first game you cheated on?
Yeah,
Because that kind of
general.
goes into the second question is, would you consider Counter-Strike one of those just like entry level, like almost like an entry level drug, like it's marijuana in the drug world? Would you just consider Counter-Strike like that first game that you cheat in that kind of, shoots you off into the more, better anti-cheat protected titles?
No.
You wouldn't consider
I
Counter-Strike the entry level?
I consider Minecraft the entry level.
Okay, yeah, I'll be honest. The only reason I don't have that same point of view is I don't really play Minecraft. I was never really interested in that. I feel like my generation was just a little bit before Minecraft. For me, it was. Do you want to know the honest answer for me with like entry level cheating?
Yeah, absolutely.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, original Xbox. I'm not even kidding, dude.
Okay, if we consider that as well, like, yes, I
It's
cheated in
technically
that
cheating.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, then, well, I did then back in
That's what started it for me, man. That was like what, 2000 and I want to say 2005 or something like that. Yeah. I don't know the exact year. I still actually have my original Xbox 360 Elite sitting in my shelf. I used to sneak into my grandpa's office, Google the shit and print it off, man. Every single time. Back then, I used to just rent the game. I used to rent from Blockbusters. That's I'm old. Do you think that anti-cheats, other than Valve, obviously, because Valve doesn't seem to be doing too much right now. They're focusing on what it seems like and artificial learning. But other than that, do you consider other anti-cheats getting better?
Other anti-cheats, like, I don't know if I can name them.
Yeah, you can name them, like Battle Eye,
Okay.
Easy Anti-Cheat,
Yeah,
etc.
yeah. I mean, Battle Eye and Easy Anti-Cheat are going on a downward slope. Especially
Really?
since EAC added a spyware to their anti-cheat, so nobody even wants to use it anymore.
Spyware in terms of just invasive anti-cheat, like kind of like Valorant's, yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
but in all reality, probably Vanguard works one of the best. Or I don't know how many cheaters are now in Call of Duty, but I know
dude,
their
Ricochet
anti-cheat went.
Ricochet is horrible. Yeah, their anti-cheat
Ricochet
died
became
real quick.
horrible?
Yeah, Ricochet is. There's so many Call of Duty like cheats now. The thing about Call of Duty cheats is, the more you look into them, they're a little bit harder to find until you sign up for certain websites. Like, for example, has a COD cheat, and you can't see it or even know that it exists until you sign up for their website. But a lot of sites are doing that now to stay away from getting sued. Engine owning has a free fucking weekend like every month, and they're just like, hey, by the way, it's undetected and free. Come fucking cheat your ass off. And yeah, it's mostly just What are they doing over there now? They're doing like temp bans, like blacklisted ban type things or shadow bans.
Shadow ban. Yeah. I know that because someone really close to me gets shadow banned almost every week.
That was me when I cheated in COD. Yep, I did that shit too.
I never got banned in COD, even though I was using in Modern Warfare 2.
So what do you think anti-cheats could do to improve, and when do you think it's getting a little too invasive?
I mean, for starters, what Vanguard does and what EAC does now, as I said, spyware, that's a bit invasive to our privacy. As in, like, what do we have? But at the same time, I think a kernel level anti-cheat wouldn't be bad.
And for kernel level, you're already invasive just there.
I know.
It's kind of it really is a 50-50. Like the more protection you want, the more you have to give away. And it's a little scuffed, but I mean, like, is there an alternative? I don't think so.
I think there could be a terms and policy to it, or a user agreement of using these kind of anti-cheats before even implementing them.
I do believe that's in most games. In Call of Duty, you have to agree to it. In Valorant, you have to agree to it.
But you don't have to agree to EAC, which is
even with BattleEye, you have to agree with it, because before you even launch a BattleEye game, it gives you that pop-up. Yeah, I don't know about EAC. I don't think I've ever seen an agreement. I've just seen like the loading screen for EAC.
Yeah, EAC doesn't do an agreement. I know BattleEye does, but come on, BattleEye sucks. Let's just look at how many cheaters are in Rainbow Six.
Yeah. Oh, well, and it doesn't help that BattleEye seems to be like the furthest. It's so funny. BattleEye was like the first anti-cheat company to detect DMA, and now it's like the furthest behind when it comes to DMA. It makes no sense. What motivates you to create videos and like actually upload them? Obviously, everyone has different motivations for why they cheat, but why did you decide to just one day hit the upload button?
So first, it started out as like, I wanted to become popular on YouTube, right? But I think that's how everybody starts at, like, they want to make a name for themselves, or that's how they want to earn. And when I was younger, that's how I imagined. And nowadays, I don't really enjoy recording. It seems more like a job, but I like that my community that I have built up likes my videos and they like watching it, and I can help new people into where to start with cheating. Fair enough. Like what softwares to look at. So
you originally did it to just basically like just hopefully blow up on YouTube kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little different. I just didn't want to pay for cheats. I didn't think anyone would watch this shit, to be honest, but hey, you know what? It worked at the end, right? As long as you keep on a decent schedule, like, it's impossible to go negative, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, with the current deals I have just closed in, I'll have a more more consistent schedule on uploading. But until up now, it was just like whenever I felt like it.
Okay, so this one, you can decide whether or not you want to answer it. You can also do a ballpark. But do cheats pay you for your videos? And what do cheat companies usually pay for, say, a singular video or a singular upload on a channel like yours?
So I cannot disclose how much they pay me, but yes, resellers and cheat providers, I guess.
Would you be comfortable with a ballpark?
They do pay me.
As in you can, like, let's say, just give me a single answer, higher or lower for a video, right? So okay. Let's say I wanted to buy a video off of you, $100, higher or lower?
Lower.
Okay, fair enough. And then obviously with time, you will end up going to the multiple of hundreds. Is when you get more on your schedule and you grow a little bit more. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, the first time I ever got paid for uploading a cheating video, it was $20 in referral sales. Like, it was pretty bad. But I mean, at the time I was getting like 1,000 views. And I would even say even now, channels with getting 1,000 views a video are getting paid a lot more than I used to. Cheating was nowhere as popular back then.
Cheating is super popular now, and some people do pay a lot. I would say sometimes overpay for like someone like me, but most of them give me a realistic amount, and we come to like this golden route where I agree with the amount and they agree with the amount.
By any chance, do you think that there's any correlation between mental health issues and cheaters?
No, absolutely not. Here's the thing. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and depression back when I was like 9, 10, right? And nothing of that sort is making me cheat in a video game. Because I play a lot of video games, and I play a lot of them legit. I only cheat.
Fair enough. I can back on that, as well, as most games that I'll not cheat in are mostly games that I'm playing with my friends, or especially I love story mode games. Story mode
same
games
here.
are like my main thing.
Same here. When I have my free time, I like playing Helldivers with the homies, of course, and Final Fantasy VII, the new one on the PS5.
But I do have one final question for you here. And do you see yourself stopping when it comes to uploading YouTube videos, or in general just stopping with cheating as well? So I guess kind of a two-parter question.
For both, I can, without a question, say yes. At one point, I will stop, and I will fade away from this community, give the torch to somebody else.
Do you see yourself stopping in the next few years?
Probably. With how my work is going on in real life and how real life is going on, I might stop in a couple years. But like that couple years can mean 5, 10, 15, 20.
Fair enough.
Who knows?
Fair enough. Oh, there you go. Well, I appreciate you coming out and letting me interview you. And of course, your channel will be down below. So thank you so much again, Zach. And I will catch you on the next one. Maybe we'll play some
All right.
Helldivers.
I'll catch you later then.
Who are you and what do you upload?
I just do cheating content.
There you go.
The reason why you got me into it,
No, I know. So when did you start?
I'd say like, fuck, I don't even remember. 5 years ago?
5 years? And how many subs are you at the moment?
36.1.
And I can verify that you're a YouTube partner.
Yeah.
That's one that I found really interesting to ask people, because I notice a lot of the people on my list that aren't YouTube partners have had more troubles with getting striked by a bunch of different cheats and people. I found that people with YouTube partners, partnerships so far, have less issues with that, which is kind of interesting to me. So what games did you start out cheating at?
Mainly CS.
Would you consider CS like the entry-level cheating game?
Yes.
So far, I've heard Minecraft, but I think that's a different generation. I feel like it's a different generation.
For sure.
And for the anti-cheats and stuff like that, like, did you go from CS to did you use it kind of like as an entry point to get into better protected games?
Yeah, like H1 and all that, yeah.
So CS is definitely like the weed of the...
I'd say for the older generation, though, I feel like their starting game was TF2.
Yeah, that's fair. I think TF2 is a decent start. I think, honestly, I said this to another person. I think it was console games like GTA San Andreas, up, down, left, right, that kind of shit.
You can't really count that, though. That's just
but they're cheat codes.
I guess, yeah.
Well, I guess they're developer test codes that were never removed, but... Because those could still be in like every game launched today on console. They're just not accessible. So in general, what do you think anti-cheats could be better at? Like, how would anti-cheats get better? And in a way of getting better, how do you get away with not being super intrusive? Riot, for example, we would consider one of the best anti-cheats. Vanguard.
Oh no, do like Ricochet. It's pretty good, I'd say. You know, like Call of Duty's anti-cheat.
Yeah, but
Take
what about
screenshots, all that.
What about engine owning?
Engine owning?
They free weekends all the time, never, like almost rarely getting detected. It's pretty much just shadow bans.
I mean, that's the same thing as ban, because they eventually turned into a ban. It's delayed. They're dog shit. Like,
well,
with, how their system
your
works.
new account's not banned though, right? Like, you've been shadow banned, you haven't been banned.
Yeah,
Personally,
but I use a perma spoofer though.
Oh yeah. I must have gotten lucky with both MW2 and MW3 then, because I dodged all of those waves.
Yeah, but you had like a screenshot clear and all that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. Fair enough. So you think Ricochet is like the good medium?
Yeah.
Like a stat-based ban system works the best?
No, I'd say like stat-wise, probably Battle Eye.
Battle Eye for stat-wise?
Yeah.
Do you remember an AI anti-cheat system for Battlefield called Fair Fight?
That's just ass.
Oh, is it you'd consider it ass?
Yeah.
Because I always looked at Fair Fight as kind of what Call of Duty adopted for their anti-cheat, because it was basically the same thing. It would take screenshots and look at stats. Because we both know for like...
just take out the ragers pretty much.
For Ricochet, if you get like a certain amount of damage in COD, like Warzone, for example, you stop doing damage, you get kicked, and then you get shadow banned for it. So in a way, I feel like that would be stat banning. Like Ricochet's, the only good part about Ricochet is the shadow bans, because it kind of deteriorates cheaters from wanting to have to spoof, make a new account, phone verify, and keep going.
See, with COD, when they do that, when you get shadow banned, they have to make sure, because they don't want to ban like innocent people that just get spam reported. So
yeah, and now they're
people
apparently
complain about
banning
that
for
so
spam reports too. People that get that spam report are now getting shadow banned themselves, which I was unaware of until recently. So what motivates you to cheat for videos or cheat in general? I guess two-part question. Money? That's the only reason?
Yeah.
Fair enough. If that's what it is.
You gotta fucking make a living somehow. Like a side hustle.
I think yeah, I would call it a side hustle or just like extra income.
I like doing it for fun sometimes though. But I wish you can do other games except, you know, like getting.
Yeah, just share it. I would say that like it is kind of fun to push the limits to see how far you can get before actually getting banned, because then it kind of puts you into a perspective, kind of like with the recent Counter-Strike changes where like TPing is available now. Like you can just teleport under the map and kill everyone.
Yeah, so you
like,
can do that in CS now, right?
Yep, you can do that in CS2. And Rapid Fire has been out for like 2.5-3 weeks now, and they still haven't patched it. I was watching a YouTuber stream today, literally just playing for like 4 hours of unloading like M249 mags in a half second, killing everyone.
That's fucking stupid.
Yep, and Valve still hasn't patched it. Would you consider cheaters having any correlation with mental health issues? It's kind of a more serious question, but I had said this in another interview. There is a lot more, and I hate to say it, but there seems to be a heavy amount of one. A lot of it is memes, but then you have like people that are like trying to get into like, like for example, the Primordial Discord before they changed it up was like one chat channel and every other channel was different types of porn. There was like a furry porn channel, a fucking cartoon porn channel. Like it was nuts. The main thing that I'm seeing is most people, diagnosed or just not diagnosed, seems to be that a lot of cheaters did at some point suffer of either depression or anxiety.
I guess cheating in a way is probably like their escape. But I mean, for most people, just playing games is like an escape. I don't know. But
and that's
I guess they get like a joy out of it. Who knows? And
that's where they get like the so depressed kind of thing where it's like if you're depressed and you're cheating, you know, like nothing's taking that win from you. So it's like guaranteed ecstasy in a way. Not everyone's going to be like that. Like that's why I was saying
there's some people out there that's mainly like, you know, talk shit.
Oh yeah, just absolute dickheads. Yeah. Well, people that like get bullied. So this is one thing that I've also said in pretty much every interview so far. I've noticed that a lot of the content creators don't tend to have the same mental instability or mental, I want to say mental level cap, if that makes a sense, compared to the people that watch them. No, I mean compared to the people that watch them.
Cut that out, dog.
I mean like in the sense of compared to people that watch them, it's like the content creators are obviously, they're not doing it in a dark, well, I mean our rooms are dark, but they're not doing it in like in a dark room for like their own gratification. In a sense, they're making content and that is just like the primary outreach.
Do videos and that's it. That's all. Then
Fair enough.
Watch movies, game without cheats.
And that kind of goes into the next part is like, do you have long-term goals when it comes to uploading cheats? Or just uploading on YouTube in general?
I do it for fun, as long as I can. Because at some point it's gonna like come to an end, but
what do you think is going to take it out first? Terms of service changes or like game companies actually starting to care more?
Game companies, and once they do that, it'll become TOS, I feel like.
Well, we kind of already have game companies in a sense, don't we? When it comes to Valorant and it comes to
copyright strikes, that's it.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's the way of taking it down.
Every cheater that uploads that shit, I feel like a lot of people don't realize either. Like a lot of the people like us that upload, if we upload other games, like we already kind of know, like we're opening ourselves up to get fucked. Like that's just what happens. Now, this one I've told everyone so far, you can give a ballpark or you can simply answer with a higher or lower. Do cheats pay you for videos? Obviously, we know that now. And what cheat companies usually, like what do they usually pay for a singular video? Now you could do ballpark. You could do ballpark of, let's say, $100 up or down, or I can just put out a number and you could say higher or lower.
I think you already know that. I do bulk though. I've been doing it like you do. Bulk orders, you know?
So if you were to break that down to a single video, you want to do higher or lower? I say a number, you either say higher or lower, just so that you're not giving away your most. 250.
Higher.
There you go. Because we've asked a couple people so far, and I've said 100, and they've said lower, which for some of the views that they get is kind of questionable.
Getting paid, and they're obviously smaller channels, but they'll grow at some point, and you know they'll get more. That's how it works. I said this to another interviewee that when I started, I got like only ref payout, and like getting 50 sales gave you like $20. So compared to where they started from where I started is completely fucking different. Yeah, you gotta be actually careful nuts. With ref pay though. Like there's some, you know, that one company that fucked you over and didn't pay you out.
Yep.
Fucking rats. What were they called?
I don't know. Do you see yourself stopping? And I don't mean getting stopped. I mean you yourself making the conscious decision to either stop uploading cheating or just stop uploading in general.
I don't know. I'd say if I got like a I don't know. I really don't know. Probably I'll just keep doing it. Fuck it. I'm at a good spot right now. Fuck it. I'll keep doing it. Beats working at Walmart.
That's it. Yeah, for sure. All right, that's
well,
that's,
not to hate on anybody working at Walmart. You know, you gotta.
I worked out. I worked out Walmart. What are you trying to fucking say?
I mean, you gotta earn
I'm kidding.
somehow,
Yeah.
so.
No, yeah, that's true. Thank you so much, Busy. And if you guys are interested in subscribing, you can find his link in the description down below, and the videos that have been playing, you guys will be able to see at the top right of your screen on a card. As they are some of his recent uploads gameplay. Either way, thank you guys, and let's go on to the next interviewee. All right, so we got another YouTuber on the list known as Noun. Again, you guys can find the links in the description, and the footage you're watching on screen, you can find the original footage in the top right card. Anyways, hopping into it, obviously we start these with the same introductory questions, so I want to know who you are and what you upload.
I am a cheating YouTuber for CS2, and I upload just CS2 content around different kind of cheats that I either get sponsored by or just by myself, and just upload videos on them about 3 days. 3 days a week.
And when did you start uploading content like that?
I started uploading about 4 months ago. I think I posted my first video with Hyperion, and then I took a break for a month, personal reasons, and then I came back to it at the end of 2023, and now I'm just keep hustling at it.
Fair enough. And how many subscribers is your current channel at?
I am at, I would love to say 500, but I am at 433 subscribers.
And I'm just guessing this is one of the questions, but based on the subscriber count, you're not a YouTube partner, correct?
No, I'm not.
Introduction aside, what games did you start out at when it came to cheating? Like the first game you ever cheated on, and I do include console games in this.
Okay, the first game since I got into the cheating community about 4 or 5 years ago was actually Fortnite, and I cheated in that game, and then it just kept on carrying on with all the games I played after.
Because I would always consider Counter-Strike like the entry-level game you cheat in, the one that's like the easiest to bypass, but yet still has a very competitive community, so it feels like you're doing more than you really are. Yep. And with Fortnite, did you find going to better anti-cheats a little bit easier when you got used to just how to get away with it?
No, not really. When I first started,
you did kind of start with like the higher up anti-cheats, I suppose. Yeah,
I did, because I played Fortnite at the time very much. Like I spent most of the time on Fortnite. I didn't play a single game besides that, and I started with the highest, or like one of the highest anti-cheats to bypass, and it was actually a lot harder. I probably got banned like around 10 times.
Did you buy hardware at the time, or did you just spoof?
I spoofed.
I know of one person that bought a whole new computer because they didn't trust spoofers, which is just hilarious.
It's kind of stupid.
Yeah. So in your opinion, are anti-cheats getting better, and why, from your point of view, from when you started cheating?
From when I started cheating, from the games I started, I'm pretty sure they've gotten a lot better, because every time I try to go back to Fortnite and cheat, I would probably get banned within about 2 days. And when I first started, it would probably take around, I started when Fortnite first came out, and it took me like 2 to 3 months to get banned. But now if I go on Fortnite and I try to cheat, even with the reports that players give me, I still get banned within 3 days, even the cheat is still undetected. But
so do you think they're stat banning in that situation based on reports?
Yeah. Fortnite has always been stat banning. So if you kill someone like non-legit looking, somebody reports you, you get like 20 reports, which is really easy when you're cheating. You don't really know how to stay kind of legit, which I didn't at the time.
So even going legit now, would you say that you still get banned within those 2 days?
Yeah. But still with the legits, as soon as somebody submits a report on Fortnite, especially whoever comes in and watches your gameplay, they could see what you do. And most of the time, what you do with the toggles is you look through the wall, and your whole aim, like your whole gun goes with their head, even they're behind 30 meters behind the wall. That's really easy to tell for them.
So in your opinion, do they still have things to improve on? And if they do have things to improve on, would you say there's a way to do it without being too invasive? Or would you consider it too invasive to get better? Like they're brick walled.
I'm not too sure, because with Fortnite, I've asked so many cheat providers, private, public, slotted, and most of them say, yeah, people still get banned. So the slotted is the best version, and with Fortnite anti-cheat, I think they're doing at the best right now. I think they're at their peak with the anti-cheat. Even though the game is dying, they're still going to keep up the anti-cheat pretty well.
So would you say that it's past Riot's Vanguard? Or would you say Riot's Vanguard's just, you can't compare them?
I wouldn't say that. I think Riot's Vanguard is a lot better than the Fortnite cheating system. But at the same time, I've seen some gameplay from my friends and just other people on YouTube that they use some kind of external kind of, I don't know what to call it,
like
cheat
a kernel
that just
based, like
yeah,
a
kernel
cheat.
based that just goes through your mouse and it just adjusts your aim to be having like better aim basically, right?
So your buddies are using like externals, like even possibly like KVMs, kind of like DMA but single PC.
Yeah, so single, yeah, and they only input it into their mouse.
So it's like perfect mouse emulation.
Exactly, yeah, with the
fair
AI.
enough.
So, but I'm pretty sure Riot Vanguard is probably one of the best ones. Well, that's the games I've played like a lot.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I would have to agree with you that even though you can still cheat in pretty much every game, Vanguard is probably one of the most annoying, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. And then would you consider Vanguard, for example, if that was like every single game had Vanguard, would you consider Vanguard too invasive for every single game?
Yeah, I would. I feel like it would be too much for every single game.
All right. Well, what motivates you to cheat for videos or just cheating in general?
For videos, I kind of see, I don't know, I kind of see motivation. I like the community and I like the kind of support. There's always legits that come into the video and comment some stupid shit or just kind of like roast me or put me in a bad spot, but it doesn't really bother me too much. I just either reply with a funny comment or just roast them back. It doesn't really bother me that much, but I just like the community that I'm in right now.
Would you say with growth, the idea of making like a decent amount of money off it is also a motivation?
Yeah, it's really motivational for me right now because I am close to hitting memberships, and that's one of the partners that you can get in the US. So that's kind of the memberships I'm getting really close because I already hit one of my 3K watch time hours, already hit that.
When it comes to cheating, do you think it has anything to do with mental health issues? Is there any correlation between, and I'm gonna split this into two, because I've noticed a lot of creators tend to not have or do not want to claim that they have mental health issues, but I've noticed viewers for sure, especially in this community, a lot of them have depression, anxiety, gender dysphoria, for example. A lot of it is memed, but do you think there is a correlation between mental health and cheating?
No, I do not think there's a correlation between cheating and mental health issues, and I think it's personal opinion by me. I kind of think it's fucked up when any kind of person says to any kind of person, "Why are you doing this? Are you mentally challenged in some way?" I think that's really disrespectful. Even if the person is cheating in a video game and you assume that they're mentally ill in some kind of way, I think that's really rude.
I want to give you one example here, and this is the example I've always used when people always ask me that, or like just same thing like you're saying, just like the automatic, are you too stupid? Are you too, whatever? Why are you cheating? Is it because you're depressed, etc.? I always looked at it as the human mind is hard-coded to find the path of least resistance. Not everybody is like that. A lot of people want to, train to not be lazy, and it's built into them to always work for shit. But I find the general amount of people that watch my video or want to buy cheats, obviously I'm not asking everyone, do you have mental health issues? Why are you buying this? Why are you using my code on checkout kind of thing, But I do feel like it's the basic human want to find the path of least resistance to get the same outcome with less work. In my opinion, I feel like that doesn't give you mental health issues, but it kind of strives to show that you're not really willing to put in the work in. But at the same time, the flip side, it's fun to test limits. It's fun to see how far you can go before something happens. You would never think that you could get away with teleporting in CS2, but look, it's happening. The second iteration of a game has teleporting, and something like rapid fire was patched for how long in CSGO? Now it's in CS2. It's like testing the limitations. If you didn't do that, you'd never know that those were there. So it's kind of fun to see how far things can go. But I respect your answer. It was a good answer. So do you have long-term goals when it comes to cheating? In terms of your channel, or even like further than that, if you have personal goals, if that's a reason you cheat, just like any kind of goals.
Yeah, I don't have really many. I do have one personal goal, but that's just getting invited to Game Sense. But that's just my personal goal. But my cheating goals, or like cheating with the channel,
content creator cheating goals.
Content creating, I do have really goals, and I have a kind of thinking of a future with it, of just me continuing this channel and continuing to upload and maybe strive to one of the top YouTubers that make CS2 or just cheating content in general.
Fair enough. I think that's a good one. Now, I've said this to everyone now, and I just want to say this is, I wouldn't call it personal, but it's a question that I would prefer if you answered, but we have a different way to do it. You could either do high or low or ballpark. So the question is, do cheats pay you for videos, and what does the average cheat company pay for a singular upload? Now, you don't have to give an exact number. Like I said, we could do higher or lower. I throw out a number, you say higher or lower, one question, that's it. Or we can do ballpark. You can give me a ballpark of plus or minus $75. So it's up to you.
Okay. We can play higher or lower, and yes, cheats do pay me to make videos.
Okay, so you have how many subs?
433.
433. Based on, I want to say about $65 a video.
A bit lower than that.
The final question is, do you see yourself stopping? And this would be a personal, like, just quitting. It's not a third party forcing you to stop uploading. It's not like a YouTube TOS change. Just you yourself, given that YouTube allowed this for a prolonged period of time, would you stop cheating?
Personally, myself, probably not, because I enjoy making this kind of content. And I enjoy the game. And for now, as far as I can see in the future, I do not see myself personally stopping without any third party kind of, preventing me to do it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming out. Again, all of the footage from Noun's channel that you guys have been watching can be found in the card above, as well as a link directly to his channel in the description down below. Thank you, Noun, for coming out and doing this with me. Again, this is the first time I've spoke to Noun, so it was nice to hop into another creator's mind. All right, well, now we're on the line with, do I pronounce it as, is it Silence or is it Silence XY, or how do I exactly?
My name is actually Silence XYZ, but some people call me Silence. It's the same thing.
Just for the basics of keeping it simple, I'm going to call you Silence for this. Does that sound good?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, Silence, I'm going to ask you really quickly. I just want you to introduce yourself and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start really quickly by just asking you who you are and what you upload on YouTube.
I'm Silence. I started to upload like 4 or 5 months ago. I started for 20 cheats, made some montages. They grew up pretty good. Then I started with other cheats. Some other people came to me. I made more montages.
Okay, so you'd say that you do more of the... in the sense of like you do more of like the montage style rather than like let's say like a legit cheating gameplay kind of thing.
Yeah, I do more montages, not like normal gameplay.
Okay, and how many subscribers does your current channel have?
Let me check. It's 329.
And so just based on that, I'm gonna assume you're not a YouTube partner currently.
No.
Okay, well, I mean, everyone will get there eventually, especially if you're uploading high quality content such as montages. It is a little different for this community. Most people do just the legit gameplay kind of stuff. So I do want to start out by asking you what games you started cheating in and what game necessarily was your entryway into the cheating scene.
For most people, it's probably Minecraft, like the free mod menus you have and the rest, etc.
Yeah, you're not the first person to say that this video actually.
Yeah, so I saw there were like cheap cheats on CS:GO like 2 years ago. That's when I started actually cheating for myself, like legit cheating. I didn't know about like other cheats. I just searched online a cheap cheat, and it was midnight for me. My first cheat I played on CS.
Solid cheat.
Yeah, so it was pretty cheap, like $5. And
I think it raised a little bit in price for CS2 if I'm correct. But yeah, no, $5 is a good entry point, especially for CS. So would you consider CS an entry-level cheating scene kind of game, like one of those games that gets you into the cheating scene early, compared to like just jumping right into something with like Vanguard, for example?
No. CS:GO or CS is the entry thing, because I started with CS. Then I cheated in Valorant too because of that, and some other games. Like I bought also a Minecraft cheat like Vape and other shit.
So do you still consider CS the entry-level game to cheat in, or would it be Minecraft?
CS.
For most people. Yes. CS? Oh, okay. So that's that's what I said too. A lot of people did say Minecraft was like the entry level, and I'm guessing it's just because like, I guess when you're younger, like when you get into cheating, I guess like the game that you're currently playing, I guess a lot of people did grow up with Minecraft at this rate. So
true.
It does make sense though.
It's not like you can with a free cheat on Minecraft you can cheat on Hypixel, etc. But with a paid cheat on CS you can cheat in normal matchmaking. You know what I mean? Without getting banned.
That's fair. So would you think that anti-cheats at this rate compared to when you first started cheating are getting better from your point of view? Or do you think they're about the same?
From which games?
Just in general. This is anti-cheats in general. It can be VAC, it can be Riot's Vanguard, it can be EAC, BE.
Vanguard is one of the best that I know. I mean, in the beginning, like 5-6 years ago, with Fortnite, etc., the anti-cheats were pretty good. But now there are more and more cheaters in every game. So in Fortnite, there are a pretty good amount of cheats for Fortnite.
So would you say that it's not necessarily getting bad, but more or less like the actual cheats themselves are just getting better? Or do you think it's like an even kind of, they're getting better, but also the anti-cheats are getting worse?
I mean, you have like for Fortnite Vanta, you're getting pretty quickly banned with that. But with other cheats, you're getting not that fast banned. Yeah, it's not easy to say. I think the cheats are getting better. The anti-cheats are also getting better, but not always.
Okay, so in your opinion, what could they do to improve the anti-cheats without becoming too invasive? And when, in your point of view, do you think too invasive is too invasive? Like, when does it hit that point of being too invasive for the mainstream?
With Vanguard, they have like root or kernel access. I forgot what it was, but they have like much more access.
Yeah, it's essentially a rootkit. Yep.
Than the other anti-cheats. So like if you play Fortnite or other games with EAC, they only work when you start up the game itself.
Yep.
But with Vanguard, they'll like always on, only if you turn it off from your task manager.
Which is funny because a lot of people in the non-cheating scene don't realize that a lot of cheats to go against things like BE and EAC are also basically rootkits that need kernel access to be able to bypass those anti-cheats. So it is kind of funny that there's like this fear of invasiveness from anti-cheats, but there's also the fact that people cheating basically are like, be as intrusive as you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
it's a weird 50-50. Have you ever noticed that on Steam itself, anytime they have a game with a kernel anti-cheat that they host, it's required to use the third-party launcher? For example, like R6 with EAC and all that kind of stuff, or
yeah.
Like you always, or Apex Legends, you have to have I think it's is it Origin? Yeah, I feel like
EA
Steam
Origin. Yeah.
I feel like Steam being like the biggest game provided launcher doesn't want to overstep because they don't want to lose out on users in a way. So I feel like I don't think we're ever going to see something from Steam, Valve, etc., like anything to do with kernel anti-cheats for that main reason, is they don't want to involve that kind of stuff in their hosting. And my main point would be the fact that everything that requires kernel level anti-cheats is usually a third-party app that you have to run. The only difference is Steam allows you to put it in your library. What motivates you to cheat for videos and just cheat in general at this point?
For videos, I saw you and No Hyper upload videos at the time, and I wanted to start myself. Like from when I was a child, I wanted to make videos, but I never started like actually. Then now I started actually to make videos, and it worked. I was getting some views and everything, and now like in general cheating. Sometimes I cheat in other games, not only in CS, but I mean, for me, it's just fun. Sometimes it's very boring for like to legit cheat, but for blatant cheating, it's pretty fun to ruin some other people do games.
Oh, so you okay? So I always look at cheaters as three motivations generally: one to win, two to purposely get reactions, which it sounds like is what you're enjoying, and three for marketing, for making money. Would you consider money a motivation and to like continue to work on videos and such?
Not always. I'm not getting paid on every video. Like, most of them are free or from friends. They give me I have a friend called Santi. He gave me a cheat and I made a video on it. It's for free. I don't care. Sometimes I get paid by a cheat provider to upload a video, but it's not always for the money. For the rank, if you want to cheat for a rank, for me that's like you're a crybaby, because just get better in the game.
Would you say an end goal for you would be to get paid for every video, in a sense? Or maybe not every video, but like most of your videos. And that means you still control the content. You still control the point of the video. But for example, someone comes to you and says, hey, can you use our cheat in a video and just shut us out? But the entire video idea is completely yours. Would that be an end goal that you'd like to achieve at some point?
I mean, I have an actual job. I will work in a restaurant in Belgium. I don't really need the money. If it's a new cheat or a cheat that just started, and I make like if it's a legit cheat, not a scam or a copy paste, I will make a video for them if they pay me. No worries. I don't need to get paid on every video.
All right. Well, my next question, I'm gonna actually swap this because I asked them in a different order, but I feel like this kind of fits this interview just based on your answer just now. It's like the longest answer we've gotten for that question, which is also an interesting one. But you said that's not your long-term goal, is not necessarily to make money. What is your long-term goal when it comes to uploading cheating content?
I mean, I just want to have a name, like get bigger on YouTube, and probably if people see my videos, like when I check some comments on my video, people hate me because I'm cheating. But some people like want also to cheat because CS, it's pretty easy to cheat on and it's fun. Like not always blatant, but it's fun.
It is like playing a completely new game. I always consider it a refresher. Everyone tries to play Counter-Strike in a way where they're always trying to win. But when you cheat, you're trying to win, but at the same time, you're also trying to hide that you're cheating. It kind of changes the entire way you play the game. Do you feel that people that cheat generally have, are they generally clouded by mental health issues?
No. I don't
Not
think
really?
so. Not really, no.
So when you see like the average comment on a YouTube video that says this guy must get bullied, etc., or must have gotten bullied,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you feel that some people that one might have been bullied in school, or have some sort of anxiety or depression, or some sort of a mental health issue making them want to consistently be the best? Do you think there's a correlation between mental health and the cheating scene?
I don't think so, bro. If you get bullied and you start to cheat because of that, I don't think it's the same thing, bro. If you get bullied in school or something, I don't think cheating has something to do with that. If you want to cheat for fun, it's for fun, not because you're getting bullied or something.
Can you see an outside perspective, like a third-party perspective on how they might look at cheating and how it's considered not morally correct, and then just assume that you might have a mental health issue? So I'm not targeting this towards you. I just want to make that clear. This is something that was asked by everyone, because it's generally a consensus to see a cheating video, see a comment talking about how someone has a mental health issue or is mentally handicapped, etc. So I'm just asking what is, really targeted and profiled by the outside scene. So you don't think there's any correlation at all? You think these people are just being rude because they've either lost to a cheater, or they're just kind of fed up?
They are just raging because they can't win because of the cheater, I mean.
So from the moral standpoint, do you ever feel maybe necessarily bad that you cheat?
No, I do it for the fun. If I want to play legit for my rank or something, I play legit. But if I want to cheat for the fun, I play on an alt account, and it doesn't have any correlation with my mental health or getting bullied or anything.
So I had already asked you about long-term goals in the cheating scene, but this next one, again, you don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable. What I've done with people is higher or lower, and if you're okay with answering that, do you want to do higher or lower? You don't have to give an exact amount.
I can give you a precise, like the exact amount. It's no problem.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I got sponsored by Bameless. If you check my channel, I have a Bameless video. The guy told me I'm gonna pay you I asked actually like $30. That's what I ask sometimes for a new cheat that I never heard of, or it's not big. For Bameless, they paid me 25. I said it's fine. They just started for CS2, the cheat. I said it's no problem. I did it, and they paid me 25 euros for it.
That's not bad at all. I'll be honest. When I started, I've said this to everybody that I've asked. When I started, we didn't get paid for videos like that. We got referrals. So we would make 5% of every sale. And cheats back then were like $5, $6. So you were making maybe $1. I wouldn't say maybe $1. I'd say you'd making maybe $15 max after a video was posted as a smaller channel. So I just want to end this off on the final question, and it's, do you see yourself stopping? And when I say stopping, I don't mean from third parties interacting and messing up your uploads or anything like that. I just mean let's say there was just no issues with uploading cheating at all. There was no such thing as YouTube strikes or anything like that. Would you ever see yourself just stopping just because you felt like it?
So I am in school right now. I'm 16. I'm in school. Sometimes I will stop a week or a month just to do my school because I have exams, etc. But normally, no. I wouldn't stop for myself. But if I have an exam or school, I will stop for a week or a month.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming through. I can now cross your name off the list as somebody that's done, and I hope that some people check out your channel from this video. And thank you so much for coming by and doing this interview, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it very much.
No problem. Hopping into the final interview, we leave the best for last. We've got Steve here today, and basically, Steve, you want to introduce yourself? Who are you, and what do you upload on YouTube?
So basically, my name is Steve. I am I'm a German YouTuber that does cheating stuff. I upload everything from Counter-Strike, GTA, Rust, those things, yeah. Mainly.
And when did you start uploading?
Started uploading cheating content or generally?
Well, yeah, cheating content in this case. So it doesn't
2016.
Okay, and that would be the original channel, correct?
Yeah, that would be the original channel. Most of the old videos are non-existent anymore, but
for that channel and this channel combined, how many subscribers would you say that over your uploading career have you gained doing this kind of content?
Well, if we count the subs that I lost leaving the first channel dormant, probably about 30,000.
Okay, and have you achieved YouTube partner on both channels?
Yes.
There you go. A lot of people don't believe that you can achieve YouTube partner uploading this kind of stuff. It is a little weird, but we're going to jump right into the questions. Oh yeah, 100%. Especially, well, maybe a little difficult now considering, what did they do? They changed something to do with streaming for watch time.
They used to do that, but now it's the watch time counts again, so it's completely fine.
Oh wow. Okay, well there you go. The easiest way to get YouTube partners: stream yourself cheating, boys.
We have the formula. You need 10 average viewers. You stream 4 hours every day, and you should have partner within 4 months.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that fast tracks it. So, what games did you start out with when you entered the cheating scene?
Counter-Strike.
Purely Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I started. Well, I started watching OGs like O'Miles. Probably nobody knows that person anymore, but yes. And
It's been a while.
Oh yeah. And then yeah, just I don't know. I met Swift. He was streaming himself cheating, and we both like helped each other a little bit. From there on, it just went up, I guess. I don't know.
So would you consider CS like an entry-level cheating game, kind of like some people consider weed an entry-level drug?
Yes, definitely.
And with that, do you think that the anti-cheats are getting better at all for Counter-Strike in comparison to the original?
It got worse.
From CS, would you consider with VAC and how shit it is? Because you do Rust, right? I would consider Rust like a way higher level of cheating compared to Counter-Strike.
So basically, like in Counter-Strike, if you want to cheat on your main, do it, because you won't get banned. As long as you don't use like a detected cheat, obviously. Like when it comes
especially
to
now with Never Lose.
Yeah, but like when it comes to Rust, for example, if you cheat on your main, your ban is 100% unless you DMA.
Even with DMA, I hear some people using memory modifications are getting banned. Like what's the Spider-Man? Apparently, it got detected as a feature on DMA recently.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I didn't know it until literally this morning.
But yeah, like with Counter-Strike, you can cheat. It doesn't matter. Don't use a detected cheat. You're good. When it comes to Rust, as long you have to use a DMA cheat, otherwise you're just gonna get banned. Sure, a good cheat or a good external cheat can prolong your ban, but you will get banned no matter what.
So actually bouncing right off your answer, would you consider that anti-cheats are getting better from your point of view when it comes to certain games?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And what could they do to improve anti-cheats without getting too invasive? And at what point is it too invasive?
It's just people should just learn like how to make an anti-cheat that detects if, for example, in Rust, if you walk like up on a wall, that should get you banned instantly.
At what point is it too invasive though?
When it starts reading stuff that it's not supposed to.
So like Riot, for example, being a rootkit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I fucking hate that anti-cheat.
So at that point, do you think anything that runs at kernel level for anti-cheat is probably a little too invasive?
Oh yeah. Definitely. Everything that's there, that's I don't know, that reads stuff that it's not supposed to read, bro, not happening.
I made a point actually to someone that I was talking to about this, saying that realistically, the only reason your personal info isn't stolen by these anti-cheats is simply because they're making money. And if they all of a sudden went bankrupt, you'd easily get all of your info vacuumed. And they would just sell it. They would sell everything to advertisers. It doesn't matter. They'll sell everything to make up for loss.
Oh yeah, especially when it comes to like Chinese stuff and like,
oh yeah.
Sorry to say, but like Chinese motherfuckers gonna steal your shit instantly.
You know what? Sadly, there's stereotypes, but the fact is a lot of the time stereotypes are stereotypes because they're true. I'm gonna switch these around, but what motivates you to cheat for videos in general? Or like what started it and what keeps you going?
What started it? So I'm really bad with seeing brown on brown. Yes, that is a thing. So like for OG Counter-Strike, if you ever played the game, you know that game it's literally just brown on brown.
Yeah, it's dull as shit too. Yep.
So like I started using like only champs, you know, so I can differentiate, and yeah, from there on it just spiraled.
I'm actually the same way. If I could choose any like cheat that I can continue to use, visible champs that's what I'd pick. I'd pick it 100%. You can just distinguish background from foreground from background so much easier.
Yes. Mainly it's because I make content and like the people like when because I stream almost every day when I can.
Yep.
And like just it's for me. It's not even the game anymore. For me, it's just talking to the people that show up to the stream. Really,
That's fair. Honestly, I would, if I could, I'd pick streaming over content creation any day.
oh, so true, so true.
much more fun.
Yes.
Do you yourself feel like there is a correlation between cheating and mental health issues? I'm being dead ass.
No.
No?
You don't have to be. You don't have to be. Let's keep it friendly. You don't have to be mentally retarded to fucking cheat in a video game. Straight up.
Oh no,
It's
not
just fun.
I didn't mean it to that extent, but let's say like depressed or having some sort of like authorization disorder, always wanting to win, always wanting to be the best. And this doesn't also, I just want to say this also, again, isn't necessarily directed to you. This is directed to even people that just download and get cheats.
Some people just want to see what it is all about, right? Some people just, I don't know, some people wanna think they are better, obviously. Like personally, for me, it's just having fun, dude. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, playing a game legit is cool and all, but like, if I can cheat, I can cheat. You know what I mean? Like, it's just seeing the game in a different light.
One of the main things that I brought up with a few people is like, I don't know what it is with like the HVH side of Counter-Strike, but there's a lot of people with gender dysphoria, I feel, or people that are willing to go to the extents to literally act like a different person just to get access to cheats like Game Sense, for example.
Just say how it is. Some motherfuckers be femboys because it gives them an invite to Skeet. Just
there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
But would you consider like the HVH side a little bit more edged out in comparison to like
retarded?
So there might be a little
if you give away thigh-high pics of yourself, or if you like put on a skirt just to get an invite to a cheat to a video game, not only are you fucking mentally unstable, like what the fuck are you doing with your life?
And it didn't hit me until I just started thinking about it. But yeah, I mean, I guess the mental health issue part should have been directed more towards the HVH scene.
Oh, absolutely. Like just from somebody that stands outside, right? If you ask somebody and be like, would you put on a skirt to get a Lamborghini?
Well, I mean, I would, but that's a Lamborghini though. That's not a cheat. It's a Lamborghini.
Say different. Gets an invite to sit in the Lamborghini.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly. Because technically, you get an invite to
purchase sitting in it. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah. Well, I mean, that answers it. That's the best answer I've gotten so far. So I mean, fair enough. Last three here are: do you have any long-term goals when it comes to cheating on YouTube?
Have fun. Straight up, I'll do that shit as long as I have fun. I'll do the one thing that I did before, and that is just not upload for a whole year if I don't have fun. Straight up.
For long-term goals though, do you have like a subscriber milestone or like a membership milestone or anything like that? Or like even some people have said things like owning their own cheat, owning their own website where they're like post content that they can't on YouTube, that kind of thing.
I could never like have my own cheat because like I would fucking neck myself.
Oh, it's horrible. I'll be the one to admit it. It's fucking horrible. Do cheats pay you for videos? And if so, what does a cheat company usually pay for a channel of your size?
Yes, they do pay. I pride myself with only like being an honest person, and you can't pay me to lie for you. So if you pay me to make a video for you, you pay me to make the video and not to tell people that your cheat is godlike when your cheat is asshole.
The way it should be.
Yeah, I mean, it's just how it is.
In regards to the amount, I always suggest the one quick higher lower. I say a number, you say higher lower, it ends there. Or you can give an exact, that's completely up to you. It's more or less, again, this isn't for bragging or anything like that. It's to give people an outside look on the cheating community and really explain to people that this is technically a paid for kind of job and that people are willing to pay for these kind of things because it blows some people's minds.
Around about $200 per video, yeah, but like
which is still good.
Yes, but it also depends, right? It's not like I take 200 from everybody. No, because if I have worked with a person for many videos and I know they are good for their word and I know they pay for that stuff, sometimes it can be a bit less too, you know, like
I'm the exact same way. If I work with somebody long-term and they want multiple videos, I give a big discount.
Oh, absolutely. Especially, like I was about to say, if it's bulk videos, like if it's 4, 5, 6 videos and they pay up front and everything, you pay less, obviously. It's just
that's business. That's how we're working. You know, you scratch my back, you give me content, and then You know, you pay me. It works both ways. You get promo, I get work. I said this to so many, especially like newer people with less than like 1,000 subs that I've interviewed, is like, I don't know if you remember when we started though, we got referrals only.
Yeah, we got scammed.
We got like a couple, like what, 75 cents to $1.20 like per sale. And then like sometimes you didn't even get that money. Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody still owes me a lot of money. But if you have good videos and you know you make like good content, get your money. Don't work for free subs. Fuck all of that. If the free sub comes with being paid, they need to give you a sub anyways to make the video. Get some money for what you do.
I've noticed a lot of people have said that too. They're like, I'm okay with getting paid, you know, sub $50 for this video because they gave me a lifetime sub.
No,
it's like, bro, that lifetime sub is making them money. So of course you're getting a lifetime sub. And the final question, so that you can go ahead and stream, is do you see yourself stopping? And this is not by a third party forcing you to stop. This is just say that your channel could forever grow. You weren't, you know, nobody attacked you. Game companies didn't take videos down. Do you ever see yourself stopping?
Oh,
by choice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Eventually, definitely. Yeah. Because like in this scene, you only grow so much. Unless it's at 1 million subs or something. But like, you know.
I think that we're limited by the preset roof of how many cheaters there are. And just as fast as cheaters start to cheat, old cheaters stop cheating or they grow out of it. So I do think that you could probably hit 1 million cheating, but your videos aren't going to be cheat reviews and cheat gameplays as much as they're going to be mainstream kind of videos just with cheats in them. I think you have to hit a way broader spectrum, and I think that's where that rooftop kind of hits there. In this scene, it's a very specific niche to where if you fall out of that niche, you lose. It's like starting a new channel.
Yeah.
It's completely different. I almost want to say it's harder to do this than someone doing daily vlogs. You might make more money doing daily vlogs and all that kind of shit, but I would much rather wake up, pick up a camera and record and not, than fucking sit here, review a cheat and then get death threats because somebody's mad they couldn't turn their computer off.
Yeah.
Like
you need a really thick with 20 C's skin. For this community, you really need a mad thick skin. It's like there are some people that you know who you are, man. You sick, bro. You know, man. Yeah. Some people are just not happy.
100%. Well, anyways, I'm gonna let you stream. Thank you so much for doing this. This is definitely one of the most interesting ones that I've done, and this video will be out in a week or two. So thank you again, man.
No problemo.
Now I'll say, generally speaking, I think that went well. If there's questions or anything you'd like me to ask in the future, if I ever come back to an idea like this, I'd be happy to do so. It was kind of eye-opening seeing all the different sub ranges of people in this community that do upload content as either a job or for money or just for fun, wanting to be content creators and trying to blow up. Again, some things may or may not work in this community, but I'm hoping that you guys got some insight into how content creation works in the cheating scene, because it's definitely not super normal. It's definitely a very specific niche. But we see large creators such as Sparkles even dipping into the cheating community these days, and that's making it even more popular. And at the end of the day, I came up with this idea because I saw two different kind of reactions when I asked two different cheaters, and I thought, I'm sure there's other people out there that might be thinking this. So again, thank you so much RDI for sponsoring this video. They will be linked in the description as well. And again, comment, subscribe, share. If you guys have anything that you want to say, put it down below. And again, do not hate on anybody that I uploaded just because of the content they choose to upload onto YouTube. Simply just ignore them. The easiest way to, not have problems in life is simply ignore them. Well, unless they're like medical related or like super serious. Either way, my name's Tabz and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, bros. Peace. What?